Right, just been thrown out of City's ground here, and I'm going to try and do the ratings from the Manchester derby. And well, United lost 3-1, so I'd feel like I will always feel after Manchester United lost a derby game and conceded 3 goals. It was a scoreline I expected. I said that before the game. I said 3 or 4, as I did before the derby at Old Trafford earlier on in the season. And Marcus Rashford's goal was fantastic, gave us a bit of hope. One of the City supporting journalists said to me at half time, if I'd not seen Wayne Rooney's goal, that's the best goal I've ever seen in a Manchester derby. High praise indeed. So that was all good, and United had a plan and it seemed to be paying off. United have got a lot of injuries at the moment, and I was pleasantly surprised when I saw the team. I thought, okay, I'm having this. Johnny Evans, you know, repeat what he did at Anfield, and Raphael Varane, and well, we'll come on to the ratings in a second, but United's plan was to hit the spaces quickly on transition, and also not just counter, but keep the ball before the counter. And there were moments when Manchester United did that. I know that City had the vast majority of possession. I know that City would consider themselves unlucky. I'll say right now that Manchester City deserved to win the game, create 115 chances. Manchester United were nothing like that. But let's get into a bit of depth about the game. So Onana, actually, I thought he had a good game. There were a lot of high balls going into him in the first half, and I'm going to sort of look across because I made a few notes as the game was going on. Quick ball forward to Bruno to set up the goal. I was actually worried the first 5 minutes that he wasn't kicking, because if you see, he rolled the ball out a couple of times, and then he disproved that very quickly by playing the ball over to Bruno, who controlled it fantastically, and we'll come on to that. He staved twice from Foden when he looked certain to equalise. He saved a driving shot from Rodri on 33, Kyle Walker's powerful drive on 70, but he conceded 3 goals. I'm still going to give him a 7 because I do think he's improving, and I thought he was pretty comfortable today. I think to Lindelof, I think letting Phil Foden inside led directly to the goal. Maybe he was letting him go to where he thought Manchester United players would be, specifically Casemiro. I'm going to give Victor Lindelof 6. Johnny Evans, he obviously got 10 out of 10 because he always gets 10 out of 10. Had United won, I was going to drop him down to a 9, but you know, that's just how it is. I think he was booked as well after 48 minutes for a foul. Obviously it was for a foul, it wasn't for selling ice creams, was it? Diogo Dalot, I thought he was one of United's better players. I'm going to give him a strong 7. He was confident bringing the ball out, he won corners, lovely ball to Bruno on 75 down the side, and another player who I think has got real merit, and something's rumbling along behind me here. Let's hope it doesn't ruin this video. Raphael Varane, 7. Very good block in the first half. Got a yellow for a foul on Haaland to stop a very powerful run after 68 minutes. You know, these are people we'd be raving about had United got a result, because I thought United defended really bravely, and it was obviously on top for a long time, and United did ride the luck as well, but United were very compact when the team didn't have possession, and it's to the credit. What else? Casemiro, measured, safe, awkward clearance to Haaland in the first half, got caught napping a little bit for the second goal. I'm going to give him a 6. Kobbie Mainoo, first derby, blocked a shot in the first half, didn't they all? Lovely footwork in tight spaces. I see absolute merit in Kobbie as a player. I'm going to give him a 7. Bruno Fernandes played as a false 9, and brilliant hold-up play for Marcus's goal. I thought Bruno Fernandes was Manchester United's best player today. I thought he was non-stop running, and you could see that it was hurting him when City's goals were going in at the end. So Bruno's getting an 8 as Manchester United's best player, but you could see frustration all over his face towards the end. Garnacho, 6, used his pace on the counter-attack well, and he had a couple of chances, and Erik Ten Hag talked about those chances, all the little knockdowns that he could have done. He was brought down by Edison At one point, he wasn't happy with that. Scott McTominay, well, Garnacho, I'm giving him a 6. I'm going to give Scott McTominay a 6 as well. Scott played in what we'd probably normally call the Bruno position. Marcus Rashford, I'm going to give a 7. What a rocket, what a goal, absolutely brilliant. His 6th goal against City wasn't a match winner like I've seen him score here. He was, as well as a goal, which we're going to see replayed many times, he was clear on 16 minutes, but he couldn't quite control the ball. He sort of headed it and it didn't move quickly, and that was a shame because he was clear in front. I thought there were times when he actually defended really well. At one point, he nicked the ball from Kevin De Bruyne to put Kevin De Bruyne off shooting, and that worked. So I can see some merit in Marcus's performance, and congratulations on a brilliant goal there. Subs, well, United's bench was pretty threadbare, and that's because of the injuries. Cambuala, 5, came on for Johnny Evans after 68. Only his 5th appearance for Manchester United. Anthony, 5, came on for Marcus Rashford after 74. Lost possession twice, only had 5 touches of the ball. Forson, 5, came on for Garnacho after 80. Slipped over twice. Was he wearing moulded studs? Should he have been wearing moulded studs on that pitch? The pitch is slick and wet as Manchester City like to have it. Amrabat, I'm going to give him a 4. That's the lowest rating, not because I feel... I don't want to be harsh on him, but he lost possession for the 3rd, and it was a bad mistake. I think he had 4 touches of the ball and lost twice. So 3-1, maybe it would have been worse. Haaland not had a 50p ad with some of his efforts with a header that went wide. It's disappointing because I never expected to win this game at any point. But coming after the Fulham defeat, that's 2 defeats now for Manchester United, and there's a big gap now to 5th, to possible Champions League football, and we're running out of space, we're running out of time for the rest of the season, and the injury list is pretty concerning. Ten Hag said that Johnny Evans and Marcus Rashford, he hoped to have them back for Everton, so that's 2 more injuries on top of all the other ones we've got. Got the small matter of an FA Cup game against a team called Liverpool Football Club. They're from a city in the northwest of England. They're going to bring over 10,000 fans. They're all absolutely buzzing for that. But we lost to Derby, and we've got to lick our wounds for a week now, as everyone else is playing Champions League football, but United are not, because we won 1 game in 6, and I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Instead, I'm going to finish United We Stand, which goes on sale against Everton. Deadline for subscriptions is Tuesday night. It's a really good issue, some brilliant original writing in this issue of the mag, and will be on sale outside Old Trafford on Saturday. And I'm going to get out of this place because it's giving me too many unhappy memories, and my nose is running, and I'm starting to get cold because, well, as you can see, it's not warm here in Manchester. A very disappointing afternoon, early evening, and what can I say? Same old, isn't it? I do hope that one day I can come to this ground as a Manchester United fan and feel confident that United will win the game. Because even when we've won the game in the last 10 years, I think United have often been underdogs. Nearly came off for the underdog today. We got to the 80th minute on a level footing with Manchester City, but then they got them 2 late goals, and we deserved that win. Until next time, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, goodbye.